about last night, the fight your team showed, going down and then coming back in extra innings?
I think, we scored first, then they came back, and they had a good little rally, and then we came back. Bailey hit a home run, and I just thought it's good for us. It shows a little character, a little grit, resiliency, and you need that. I'd much rather have it now than the last game of the season, and then we never know what to do. So I think if you experience it early, you're going to understand what you need to do later on. So I absolutely loved it, and they had a nice crowd, played a really good game. You got to credit UAB. So I think it's going to do some good things for us down the stretch.
Talk about that in-state competition. UAB, a team that probably circles y'all every single year.
Yeah, but that's the pluses and minuses of playing at Alabama, because any sport, especially in an in-state school, it's a big game. And our girls have really, last night we had 7 out of the 10 starters, including the pitcher, were from the state of Alabama. It's the most we've ever had, our team. So I think those girls, they know, the rivalry. They know UAB, they know Auburn, they know Jacksonville State, they know South Alabama. And I think that helps, tell the other girls that aren't from Alabama, this is a big deal. So we need to play our best. But I think it's a blessing, because every game, you got to bring it. Because if you don't, you're going to get your butt beat.
Next dozen at home, tournament is weekend. How do you use being here at Rhodes with your fans to your advantage every single time?
Well, they're the best fans in college softball. The sign out in the outfield says it, so I believe it. But I think we sold almost 2,200 season tickets this year, and it's so much fun when we play here. And we have a couple new teams. Stanford, I don't think, has ever played here regular season. They've been sent here for regionals. Jacksonville University has never played here. Drake, I think, has been here once. But it's a lot of fun to show people. Drake is a school from the Midwest, from Des Moines, Iowa, where I'm from, the state of Iowa. And the other schools have probably seen us on TV, but they love to play here too. And I think our crowd, not only are they good softball fans, they're smart, and they'll cheer for the other team when they make a good play or get a good hit. It's a respectable crowd. It's not a nasty crowd.
Do you think that your team enjoys, obviously everyone loves being at home, but as much as you're going to be at home, does it get monotonous, or are they excited to be here in Tuscaloosa?
No, I think it's great, because Saturday is Marissa Runyon Day. We have 3 seniors, so this is the second of the 3. She's got a bunch of people coming from South Carolina. We'll celebrate her and all that she's meant to the program on Saturday before the games. I think our kids love playing here. They would probably rather play here than anywhere else. So, but playing on the road, that prepares you for SEC play. So we got to do that.
A lot more goes into being at home than just being here on the field. You're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your own food, you're doing all that. How much is that a factor in success and home field advantage?
Oh, I think it's huge. The other thing is you travel. Because sometimes when we're on a plane, 6-7 hours a day, or at a bus for 6 hours, that's not conducive to playing well the next day. And being able to practice on your field and then go home, get something good to eat, and sleep in your own bed, that's huge. I think any team would agree with me on that point.
Do you think you've settled on a pitching rotation yet?
No, I'm going to try to get Maddie 2 starts instead of 1 this weekend. We need to get her back out there. And she pitched a couple good innings last night. Kind of hurt herself. She hit 2 people in 1 inning, and that you can't do that against a good team. So we just need to get out there and kind of get the jitters out. I think she's still a little bit nervous, and just pitch, because she can do it. We all know that she can do it. And we're going to need her down the stretch big time.
You've talked about the last 2 weeks about this team learning how to grind out victories, and they've had to do so really the last 2 wins. Just talk about the progression with your team as far as that's concerned.
Well, one thing that I really loved was, Claire Jenkins, who was a freshman, got up, I think in the top of the 8th, and she battled her butt off and got to full count. And the kid made a really nice pitch, and she just got enough of the ball, got a single to shortstop, beat it out. I mean, she literally basically had to sprint it out because it didn't get out of the infield. And we need her to have those feelings of the butterflies and the anxiousness and the nervousness, because it's going to happen. It's going to happen in the first, third, or fifth inning of a game in the SEC play. So last night it just happened to be in the 8th inning, and it was a big at-bat because the last time she got up to bases loaded, she struck out. And you just love to see that progression in the kid, and they put themselves out there. It's a big situation, and a lot of people cheering against her, and she came through, so it was fun to see.